Well, just wait for people to get in. Hi, Tammy. Welcome in. How are you today? Not bad. Just had a shower. Thought I'd come on. Been busy. We haven't been able to get a video done. So I thought I'd come on and talk about a few things and see who was around and see how the video is on StreamYard on YouTube, see if it works. I just had to rip out a test that I'm doing for Lindsay Luchuk. So other than that, so I got to recast on. It's a Pico cast on, new one. I've cast on before Pico, but it's just a test pattern I'm doing for her. For her, I'll do it. Anybody else, I'm not really doing any test patterns right now. I got too much going on. Think about that. I did that already and got laundry in, dishwasher's done. How you been feeling? How's the weather been out your way? Oh, it's out of alignment? What are you working on? Yeah. Just want to cast one. Yeah, they say there's a storm coming up the coast, and we're supposed to get it tomorrow. They're even talking that the winds could be bad enough they'd have to tie up the ferry. Scrapbook blanket. Okay. I am doing a test pattern for Lindsay Luchuk from the Eco Sheep, the one I did the interview with. Hi, Anvita. How are you, dear? Welcome in. I spent yesterday and the day before, I inventoried my stash. I got to put it into a spreadsheet, but this is my inventory. The only thing that's not counted in here is projects I'm working on, and I have one that right there underneath that is full of like partial cakes and skeins that I'm going to use for scrap projects. So I got to put it. My husband says he's guessing 800 skeins and cakes. That's what he's guessing. So I told him I'd let him know. I mean, I'll know yardage and everything. I wrote down. I wrote down by. These are all marked up here. I have them all marked now. That say like metallic yarns, Briggs and Little wool, specialty yarns, which is my knit crate, darn good yarn, single cakes, one-offs. And what that means is it doesn't have a ball band. What am I making? I can't show you, but it's a cowl. It's a test pattern for Lindsay Luchuk of Knit Eco Chic Design. I'm just getting it cast on, but I've got to do the bind off on my submerged shawl. But I have to do that when I got to watch and just concentrate because it's a twisted cable I-cord bind off. Like right now, I'm doing a Picot cast on, and then it's also a Picot cast off. But her theme this year is slip and rise, which means there's going to be the patterns are going to be all her patterns this year are going to be slip stitching. So I'm going to have her on later on in the spring. Right now, she's unfortunately Puddles passed away on December 20th, and Puddles has been her constant companion for almost 11 years. Because of her illness, she doesn't go out in public and stuff like that. So Puddles was her everything, and I fell in love with Puddles. Never met him in person, but I saw him on our Zooms, and him and Bella had a long distance love affair. And he was just so handsome, so gentle, and I really felt bad when I found out he passed away. I know she's heartbroken, and I can fully understand where she's at. So, but her faith's keeping her going. Hello, Miss Christina. Ciao, Bella. How are you doing today, dear? Trying to get a few people in here, and then we're going to talk about the Happy Mail Advent. Hi, Wendy Joe. Yes, I know. You're saying that weather this way. Thank you very much. We just got 1.5 feet of snow. At least it's warmer today. It's not so cold. Christmas trees. Oh, you're getting an early start for Christmas next year. I like I said, I ended up getting called into work. Sharing is caring. I know, Wendy Joe. I love you too, honey. Mute my brain. I actually took a shower, braided my hair. Good morning. Well, Jax, how are you, dear? Those tattoos I saw on Instagram, is that you that got the tattoos? I'm going to be putting a challenge up in the Facebook group, ladies. Darlene already knows about it, and she's like, no, I'm going to put a stash challenge up. I'm going to challenge, I don't know who's going to take it, to inventory your stash. Find out exactly what yarn you had. I'll tell you, I went through it took me 2 days. It took me, and I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know I had this, or I forgot all about it. And the thing is, once I started doing that, the head started going, and I can use this for this project, that for that project. And the only yarn I've ordered and have coming is from Mary Maxim. Very nice, Jax. Those are really nice. The only yarn I have coming is for one of my Make 9 for the year. It's going to be cast on later this year, but Mary Maxim had the yarn for $2.97 a skein. Karen Simply Soft. Speckles. Yeah, I think it's Karen Simply Soft Speckles. And I am making Chantal from Knititudes Cable Crush Jogger and Jog Suit. That's the suit I'm making. Lots and lots of cables. It has cables on the pockets, but it's a jogging suit. I had to wait since November to get the bottom part, but I got the whole pattern now. So I got the yarn. So that's one of my make 9 for later this spring that I'm going to do. But I have decided I don't need any yarn. I really don't need any yarn. I had gotten to, I think, I was like 630 skeins, and I screwed up on the calculator. Well, I'll tell you, Christina, I'm going to be showing it in Facebook as I make progress on it, because I'm really excited about doing that. I have done quite a few of Chantal's patterns, and she writes her patterns for beginner to intermediate knitters. Her patterns are pretty very well written and very easy to follow. I'm doing the cable scarf. Well, Wendy Jo, I think what did it was when I was in the closet and I had an avalanche come on my head. I said, that's it, I'm done. So I pulled everything out. I did the closet first. Okay, well, right back there underneath, right here underneath it, there is like, I usually have my foot up on it. It's like a leather storage cube. I have a lot of like half skeins, cakes. There's a lot of yarn still in there, but I'm going to use that for projects like that. But yeah, a lot of yarn. Yeah, my husband goes, well, you got $300 for Christmas, for buying whatever you want. I said, well, it's not going to be yarn. I got more than enough yarn. I have more than enough. They say you can never have enough yarn, but I'm going to be 61. I'm thinking, I could knit probably crochet for 2 years. That's enough yarn. I mean, I have 9 mega balls or monster balls, and that's 18,000 yards. That's a couple blankets or 3 blankets. But I have to say, all my yarn was bought on sale. Nothing was paid full price for. And then I have to write back here, this one, and there's one underneath it. That is all my finished items that have to be photographed and put up onto my Ko-Fi store for sale. That's like the owl shawl, and there's four or 5 sweaters, hats, headbands, cowls, mitts. But I've got to photograph all that and put it up. There's a couple cardigans and some sweaters that I did. So definitely got to get them photographed and up. I'm trying to kind of declutter my craft room. It's cluttered. I'm actually starting a thing on the channel there, Finish a Frog. I got a couple projects, three or 4 that leaning towards the frogging, so I can finish up these other projects. And I've got a couple that are the submerged shawl is just waiting for the cast off, but that's a cast off where I can't do anything but sit in here and do the cast off. I made a mistake and I had to rip back I think 12 rows, because you have a bind off setup row, and then the bind off is done so that you finish dropping stitches for the shawl, and I messed up and I had to rip all the way back. So, and I know not to stop in the middle of a row, because that's what happened. I couldn't figure out where I was at. My fault for not writing it down. My fault for stopping in the middle of a row. But something happened. It was during the holidays. Something happened and I got called out of the craft room. I'm almost done with. I had a commission for 2 pair of socks, and I actually worked with him earlier this week, and he saw me working on it, and I told him, yeah, I said, that's the sock for your girlfriend. So he was asking me all kind of questions, so I showed him. This is I'm on the foot right now. This is the sock. It's just a vanilla sock. with the gusset and heel. But I'm on the foot part of it now because I got her shoe size, so I can measure as I'm doing it. I cast his first sock on, so I can get those done. But he's not in a hurry because he bought a bunch of socks I already had done. What else? I don't know if anybody here. I'm decided to leave the Happy Mail Advent open until the end of the month. But as of the end of the month, it's going to be closed. So whoever I have participating in it, it will be who's participating in it. Because I figure January and February will be sent together for February. And then from then on until December, you just do your once a month. So far, I've been able, I think, to hook everybody up within their own country with who I have signed up. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, dear. Oh, thank you, Suzanne. Yeah, I stepped out of the shower myself. I needed it, believe me. I ate curry chicken at 11 o'clock last night, and I woke up with my stomach on fire. Oi, like 5:45 this morning, my stomach was on fire. I should know better. I love spicy food, but not that late at night. But that's what I had decided to do. I'm going to leave it open until the end of January, in which I don't have a calendar in here. I have to get a calendar for the craft room. And then I'm going to close it out. And I'm not being mean, but anybody that tries to sign up after that, it'll be too late. Whether I have 4 people or 40 people, I'm going to close it out. There goes the dishwasher off. I know the video quality is kind of but it's the weather here today. I don't know if I can lower the quality here. I know the video quality is kind of but it's the weather here today. The only reason I know is I have YouTube on down on the other computer here to see how bad the quality is. Yeah, Wendy Joe. That's why I'm talking about it now, and I'll put another post up on the Yaya group and on my community tab about it. Okay, here we go. We got a troll. Block user. They're blocked. Yep, I'm under, yeah. So I've already started picking stuff up. I don't even know who I have yet, but I've already started picking stuff up for my Advent box. You know, I'll have and got some ideas of what I'm going to send out for my monthly little Happy Mail. I think a lot of people, everybody that's emailed me is really excited. Now, I'm going to ask you, Saf from Saf Stitched lives in the Bahamas, and she wants to participate. So if I don't have enough people, I want her to participate. But shipping for her and stuff off of the Bahamas is straight. She wanted to do the Amazon. Hi, Angela. Welcome, dear. Welcome. She wanted to ship off of Amazon, which saves her the shipping costs, and their mail is very unreliable down there. So I'm going to email her and tell her, yes, you can participate, and we'll work it out. If have to, I'll do 2 people. You know, I'll take 2. There'll be 2 people that get Happy Mails from me every month. I have a lot of the giveaways and stuff I'm doing. I've changed whether it's a gift certificate or it's a smaller package. If I do a giveaway that involves yarn, that it's going to be via a gift certificate. Get what you want. That way, the $20 or $30 I would spend on shipping, I can put towards the gift certificate and do a little bit better of a gift certificate. I got more flash drives up on because I wanted to order a couple more, but they're not on sale yet. So with the exchange rate and everything, I'll have to wait for them to go on sale. I do have a couple in the wings here. Hello, Brenda. Welcome in. Lorraine, welcome. Welcome, ladies. We're just talking about the Happy Mail Advent project that's going on and how I decided to leave it open until the end of the month if anybody wanted to sign up. Currently, there are enough people that nobody has to ship outside their country. So that's one good thing so far. If I get, and I have everybody telling me, can you ship international or not? Most everybody says USA, Canada. I have some that said international. It doesn't matter. So I will have 2 wheels. One wheel will be US and Canada. The other wheel will be for international. It'd be everything. I'm going to do 2 different wheels. That way, you know, I get people matched up. If it comes that there's an odd number of people, I don't have enough, then either I'll say, hey, see if I can get one more person to participate, or if somebody wants to do 2. Like I said, I'm probably going to be doing 2 for Saf, because she does want to participate. And I understand her being isolated in the Bahamas for shipping and stuff. So I'll be emailing her. So far, I've been off the rest of this week, so that's a good thing. I'm glad I'm not working. They just ordered my uniforms. I'm getting my uniforms and my work boots and my new winter jacket, and I'm getting a new hoodie. Okay, Christine, I'll put that down on your name. I'm like you. I'm probably gonna be doing 2 people. Because I don't like to that's why I never put my giveaways as just US and Canada. I do mine because I have people, you know, us YouTubers, we get people from all over the world. So that's why I try to make it I try to make it so that everybody can participate. I don't like to not include anybody. I remember how it was in the playground growing up. You're always the last one picked or what have you. Welcome. Oh my heaven, Kim. I think it's first time seeing you here. Welcome. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put another post on the community tab, and I'm going to put another listing in the Facebook group. And if anybody has been paying attention, our group is growing, ladies. It is growing. We're, I think, 84 members. So in 1 year's time, it has quadrupled in size. So that really, you know, I'm really excited about that. I was working on some blocks for the Topsy Turvy Tri Stitch Along. I'm really shaking it up this year. We are going to be doing color work, just to start 2 colors in Tunisian, and so kind of excited about that. So if anybody doesn't know what the Happy Mail Advent project is, I have a video on it. There's a post on the community tab and over in the Facebook group that talks about it. If you have any questions, email me, DM, messenger me, whatever. More than glad to, you know, and like I said, I'm trying to work it out so that if you say US and Canada, you get somebody with the US and Canada. If I can make a Canada, US, that's what I'm going to do. Just depends on how many people sign up. But I'm already working on my Advent boxes for next year. I had a Christmas gift show up finally. Okay, Jax. Well, thank you for coming, hon. Oh, smooches, you too, hon. You have a good day at work. I get to do school later this afternoon after I finish my live. I get to go do school, accounting. You have a good day. Stay warm, Jack. Stay dry. But so what's everybody working on? I am too, Brenda. I am excited about it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And, you know, I've always thought, you know, Christmas, you know, around Christmas time, everybody has this really good feeling. Well, to me, why just Christmas? Why can't we have that feeling all year long? Why can't we be kind to each other all year long? You know, somebody's having a hard time or having a rough day. That little piece of Happy Meal. I mean, even if it's a candy bar, somebody sends you, you know, it just, I don't know, it just sparks, you know, a good feeling. So that's why I enjoy still doing my YouTube channel. I really do. I listen to a lot of people, and I've heard some pretty disturbing incidences that have happened to people. And I'll tell you what, it's a shame. I can't believe people. I do know that won't happen in my life, because they will be blocked and banned. I will not tolerate bullying. I will not tolerate vulgarity. I will not tolerate name calling. Nothing on this live. Everybody that has come to my lives, you have been nothing but kind to each other and supportive. which is what this is all about. This is a safe place for people to come, whether it's a live Facebook group, Facebook Live, it doesn't really matter. I want people to have a safe place they know they can go and they're not going to be belittled or insulted or swore at or called names. I haven't seen that one, Brandy. You have to post a picture because things been flying off your hook. Things been flying. I wish I had more time to crochet knit like I did, but I've been trying to get some things done. I still have my Christmas tree up, which has to come down, but I'll get it down probably over the weekend because the tree's not coming down. We're not going to disassemble or buy a new tree for next year, and this one's going to go up to the store, and we're going to decorate it for the community tree lighting and for Santa when Santa comes for the kids. So it's just going to be repurposed to up there. And the little tree that I have up there is normally for hubby's man cave. And I put all of his Dunkin' Donuts and Tim Horton coffee ornaments on it. So that's for, I got just pour me my coffee, hand me my knitting, and slowly back away. And my husband's learned that too. When I'm in that mood, just give me my coffee, my knitting, go away. Oh, really, Stan? See, I did Secret Santa this year, and then there was a call for a few people that needed gifts, so that were in need of some perking up. So I did one. Well, she was in the States, so what I did was I went on to Amazon US, and I set up an account on US, and I ordered. And they shipped it right to her. And she had it in she had it in 2 days. I was really surprised. But, yeah, because I've shipped some stuff, I think yes, I have shipped from Amazon.ca to the US, but they wouldn't let me use my Prime. So I ended up having to pay shipping. So that's why I set up an account on Amazon.com. And I've been on Amazon.uk, but I can't seem to order anything on UK. I did the winner of the bod flash drive and gift certificate was Canadian, Demetra. And I sent her a gift certificate for Aberdeen Wools, which was nice because she had never bought from Aberdeen Wools and then finds out it's like 50 kilometers from her. So she did her first order and her flash drive goes out this Friday. I had to wait because I sent a bunch of packages out last payday. This payday, I have a couple packages back here to send out. Oh, have you, Lorraine? Well, maybe you can give Suzanne, what the ins and outs of doing that are. I haven't been entering really any gift giveaways. There's a couple that were oddball things, but I just let somebody else. I have yarn. I've got tools. Let somebody else win. I don't even really enter. I think once or twice I do here and there. But it's usually for something different, like a book or something like that. I got some more of Lisa Ladybird's stitch markers for giveaways, but these ones were the limited edition metallics. So I did get some of those for giveaways. So I'll show you, ladies. These are the metallics. I don't know if you can see the metallic in them or not. This is like an ice blue, and they're real shiny, metallic-y. I got ice blue. Well, my color palette. Hello, Zahara. Welcome, dear. Welcome. So I got these for giveaways, future giveaways. And I still have a couple bod flash drives left. I think I'm approaching 700, 677. But it goes up. It goes down. It goes up. It goes down. Oh, okay. Suzanne, did you see what Lorraine just said? Yeah. Okay, Christina, this is going to sound really strange. Can you send it via like the UK? Somebody in the UK? Because I know if you send it ground to Australia, because my best friend lives in Australia. We've been friends for over 35 years, and I knew how if you send something ground, oh dear God, it takes 2 or 3 months to get there. Oh, Wendy Joe. Okay, you just like fingering yarn. Why? I thought I did too, but I love working with the thin yarns. Double it up. 30% no. I'll tell you, best yarn, first little soft yarn, baby yarn, wholesome. Mary Maxim sells a sock yarn called Simply Sock Watercolors. That is wool free. It's soft. It is, I want to say it's acrylic and nylon. Good morning, Saf. Saf, I'm glad you're here. Your ears must have been burning. Listen, you can participate in the Happy Mail Advent. I know you had messaged me and then you thought about using Amazon. That's fine if that's what you want to do. And as far as the Advent, the December one, oh, okay. You know what, Saf, I'll email you, tell you about it. But if you still want to participate in the Happy Mail Advent, we'd love to have you. You're covered. You will be, you can be part of it. I'm working it out, girl. I'm working it out. I don't like anybody to be left out of nothing. In fact, I'll be working on a list today because I set up a chat room on the Yaya page, and I sent the link out to everybody so far that is participating, and that will be for only people in the Happy Mail Advent project. But that way you can go on there and you can chit chat, get to know each other. You guys can even open up, but it's a place you can go to, to see that if you're not set up on Instagram or you're set up on Facebook Messenger, but it's at least a place people can go. So I sent that up on the Yaya Facebook group, and I send a link to, as people sign up, I send the link out. So everybody can, kind of participate. What else? Oh, like I said in okay, Saf. Okay. We'll chat. But I don't want anybody left out. And the thing is, too, it's just like a card with a tea bag in it, whatever. It's just a card, even if it's just a card. Oh, does it, Marlene? Welcome in, Marlene. I didn't miss anybody. If I missed anybody, holler at me. Please. I got 2 computers and 2 mouses. I gotta grab the right mouse. I'm still working on setting the new computer up. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody here. Okay. I don't like to miss anybody. Welcome in, Karen. Welcome. How are you, dear? Is it Karen or is it Karen? Because she sent me some cotton cakes a while back, and when I was doing my yarn stash inventory, I'm like, oh, and it's funny, I can look at the yarn, I know who sent it to me, or a bag, and it's funny, it just invokes memories. It invokes memories. But that's what we can do. The other thing I'm going to be doing is going through this mess right here. This is patterns. I've got to purge my patterns, but I hate to throw them away because they're printed up. And, anybody wants some crochet or knit patterns, message me. I'll stick them in a brown envelope and ship them. Because I've got to weed down my patterns, and it's not. Oh, okay, Karen. All right, I thought so. I just want to make sure I wasn't. I didn't want to be called by the wrong name. Because I'm trying to consolidate all my knitting patterns into one file. I've got them on this computer, that computer, my phone. So I need to shipping exchange. Suzanne, I watch. Okay, Wendy Joe, I'll put you. Suzanne, I'll get with you because I've actually got shipping to the States down to where it's the best price. I'll get with you on that. I'll send you an email with some information. And the only package that there would be your Advent. Other than that, they're just small. I mean, I'm sending these two pack. These are the last two packages I have to send out from the donations I did for Connie. It just another stitch. She wanted, somebody gifted her the stitch markers that they won, but she wants knitting stitch markers. So I've got to make some knitting stitch markers. But I saved these. These are from my Wish packages I get. And these are great for shipping little things. There's a flash drive in this one. And I send these little packages out, whether it's to this. I sent 4 to the States, Canadian. I watch the exchange rate all the time because I'm still making payments on hubby's pickup truck, which is almost paid off. Thank you, Jesus. And I have to send it in U.S. funds. So I do watch the exchange rate all the time. And right now our exchange rate is a little better than it has been because the dollar in the U.S. is down. Our dollar's up. Their dollar's down. So let me get my book here. I'm just writing myself notes. If I don't, I got to email Saf and Suzanne. So I'll get those emails. I got candles burning around here. Be right back, dog. So you go outside. Hurry up. We don't want to clean any piddles up. And I am going to have a gift away on. You know what, Wendy Joe? They just did that up here at Canada Post, effective January 1. And you want to know something? Enough. Okay? They're just mad because people are sending more and more online rather than using their service because their service sucks. It does. For what they charge you, you don't get the service. And I don't want them using the C word because that's all they use is for an excuse now. We're 2 years into it. Enough. Enough. But yeah, Suzanne, but like I said, Suzanne, if I can hook Canada up with Canada, U.S. with U.S., that's what I'm going to do. I mean, I have a few that don't. I mean, I'm going to ship international. And Christina said she'll. I mean, she said she'd even do 2, same as I'm doing, if we got an odd number, and also for international. So I don't expect everybody. I don't. You can only do what you can do. So good girl, Saf. We have another knitter, Wendy Joe. Got another knitter. Good girl. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a gift away. I'm going to put it together, but it's going to involve who can guess how many cakes and skeins of yarn I have. Now I'm going to put it all, it's all going into a spreadsheet from my scribble here on the pages. I mean, I'm going to block that window. I use this here, blocks the glare from coming in. It helps some. It helps a little bit. Yeah. Okay, Martin. Drops. I'm doing a pattern. Okay, Zahara, 1 second here. I'll talk about it again. Zach, you're talking about drop stitches. How about dropping them on purpose? I just did my first pattern with drop stitches in knitting. On purpose, I dropped them. Yeah, Karen, I'll tell you, hon. Doing the gift-aways and doing Happy Mail to people makes me happy. I enjoy doing it. Okay, Zahara, there's a video, and try to remember if you're part of the Yayas, there's a post on the Facebook page too. I decided I'm going to do what's called. I talked about it in my first live earlier this month. Oh, and I know, Saf, but it can be fixed, hon. It's really easy to fix them. Happy Mail Advent. Why just Christmas time? Let's do it year round. So I threw it out there, and everybody, there's quite a few people have signed up for it. You're going to be partnered with somebody for the year, January to December. From January to November, every month you'll send each other just a little Happy Mail. It could be a card with maybe a tea bag in it, or a stitch marker, or a sweet. Nothing big, nothing expensive, but it's just a little note. And you do that every month. I created a room on the Facebook page for everybody to talk back and forth. And then December, and the two of you can decide whether you want to do 12 days of Christmas or do the 25 like I did. And it doesn't have to be expensive. I've got a whole basket over here. I go to the dollar store, drugstore, even the supermarket sometimes has I like to find odd items. I cleared them out of stickers, like these stickers here. They're the soft stickers. You know, something like you put this in an envelope with a card, send it to them. You know, and so somebody open it up, and it's something to make them smile. I'm always picking little things up. Yes, you are, Zahara. Anybody is eligible. And Zahara, anybody is eligible. And here's the thing. I actually just sent a package. And Vita, she's from India. And she won some stitch markers. And I mailed them to her. I think she won stitch markers. I have to look at my book. I sent some of my packages out. But she won one of the gift-aways. So I sent it to her in India. Yeah, Suzanne, I will email you. But absolutely, Zahara, you are eligible to participate, sweetie. Absolutely. There's nobody. I won't deny anybody. We'll work it out. And the thing is, if I get somebody from across the pond or another person from India, I'd pair you two up. Okay, Zahara. Okay, we got it. Okay, Mom. Hold on a second. I gotta block user. That's two trolls. Just email me, Zahara. All this way. I'm putting the emails together too. Where you're at, and if you can do international or just local or U.S., Canada, whatever, where you're willing to ship to. Yes, there is C2C knitting. I just saw somebody do that. Okay, Zahara, thank you. So, yeah, I know, Lorraine. I just block. Oh, I've arrived. I'm getting trolls. Ugh. Can you make people moderators on StreamYard? Or do I have to do that in Facebook? I mean, in YouTube. Okay, Zara. All right, cool. So yeah, that's why I left it open, because I thought maybe it's not everybody saw it, and I figured I'll be talking about it, and I'll put some messages up. Yeah, Zahara, have you joined the Yarny Yayas, hon? And okay, Wendy Jo, good girl. Lorraine, over to the right. If you look in the there's 3 dots, and you click on that, it'll say block user or put them in a timeout. Okay, Sahar, no problem. Just send it, hon, and we'll approve it. It is a private group, so we don't get the trolls. But you just send it. I get notifications on my phone, and I just go in and I approve. And I'll tell you, Sahara, on the Facebook group, we have a lot of fun. And some of the girls will tell you I do giveaways on the Facebook that I don't do on YouTube. We have an ongoing hashtag right now on the channel, because I got to get ready to draw for that. Actually, I've got to do a drawing for outside your comfort zone. It's a hashtag, and the projects that are up there are something that it's outside your comfort zone. Like Wendy Jo started knitting, and she put stuff up. It's something that you're not used to doing, something new, something to challenge you. And that's what the whole purpose of the hashtag is. Do I have any at my store? I missed something. Hold on. Do I have any C2C knitting in my no, I don't have any dishcloths in my store. Everything that's in there right now is hats, cardigans, sweaters, shawls. Oh, good, Zahara. Good. We'll see, and we do that. A lot of my lives turn into just us chit-chatting about yarn. That's yarn projects and stuff like that. That's what it's all about. Suzanne, I started the Ko-Fi shop, and I started putting up, because my projects were building up, and I got to sell some of them, and I've sold some socks. In fact, I sold out of socks, and I sold a sweater. These are all things that I have knitted, test knitted, crocheted, Tunisian, and I've got all kind of projects, and like right here, that's all scarves, hats, mitts. This is all shawls, sweaters. And everything's been blocked. Oh, I'll show that too. What's up? On 2 channels, I know. This is going, I want to photograph this one nice. This is going up on my channel. The owl shawl that I did. That's one of the, but I have to photograph all of this stuff. So I'm going to, so I've got to just take pictures and put them up. Get them onto the shop. Thanks, Saf. It was a labor, because the pattern was not exactly well written, but I figured it out. So, like I said, I gotta declare this room here. How's my froggy coming? Nobody believed I did this, but gotta do what a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do, right? If it's not right, it would have bugged me. It was so big on me. So my husband says, "What are you doing?" And I had yarn, I had panels everywhere. It's slow going, but I have been deconstructing the skirt. And let me tell you, this is the mess. That's the skirt. I've got clothespins holding up places where I started ripping stitches out. But I've got all the panels apart. All the panels are apart. So I'm going to redo it. But I'm going to redo it. The hard thing is about frogging this is because it had been steamed. Exactly, right. It had been steam blocked. So, and this yarn is King Cole's DK Riot. I love the yarn, and if you see there's a halo on it, the color is water lily. We got them off pretty quick, Suzanne. they're porno trolls, but I love the yarn. It's a very nice yarn. It is there's 30% wool in this. That's where you get your halo. So when I steam blocked it, of course, like frogging shawl in the ball after it's been steamed, it hangs up on itself. So I have my sharpest scissors. These are my Italians, and I have a seam ripper I got for Christmas in my stocking, and I use one of my DPNs, and it is just very, very slow going. And I will sit there, watch TV if I'm taking a break, and work on it. My husband just looks at me. I gotta take my sweater off. Having a hot flash. Wow. Hot flash. Thought they were supposed to be done by the time I was 60. Sorry. Didn't mean to turn my back to you. And I'll tell you, my husband actually is paying attention to what I talk about when I talk about, because I get so excited about my knitting and crocheting and my Tunisian. I get so excited. So the other night I'm sitting there, I said, let me ask you a question, honey. What do I use when I crochet? He said, a hook. I said, and what do I use when I knit? He goes, wool. I says, tool. He said, a needle. I said, I know, they're terrible, Brenda. I said, what do I do when I make a mistake? He said, you frog it. There's another one. Hello, Rita. Welcome in, dear. Block user. Okay. I had to put in timeout. It would not let me block. So I'm going to try reblock it. Yeah, well, the women in my family, 15, 20 years was nothing. I mean, it was, they all went 15, 20 years. I started menopause about 11 years ago. In fact, on slow mode. Okay. Let me see. How do I put the chat on slow mode? I'm on StreamYard. Hold on. I can go down. Okay. I've got two computers going. Hold on 1 second. Don't you have to go into settings on well, Rita, I was on it, but I had to come off. Oh, thank you, Karen. Love you too, dear. I'm so glad you came. So glad you came. I need to be in YouTube to do anything. Okay, I have YouTube on down here, so let me go here. And I know there's a way you can put the. I've seen people say put it on slow mode. Okay. Hold on. Okay, right back. I'm down under here because the other computer's down here. I got my new glasses and I can actually see, but it's hard. My bifocals are transition. Okay. I'm in YouTube. Settings. Okay, it's not in there. I know there's a way to put it on slow mode. If I go there, them stupid bots. Okay. Okay, we got it. Anyways, what was I talking about? Menopause, yeah. They had me on the hormone therapy, but you're only allowed on it so long, and I had to come off it because it was I had reached my time. You can also put it on members. Rita, I'd like to, but you know something? I have a lot of people that have been showing up in the chat today that aren't members of my channel, that aren't subscribers, which is fine. I mean, I like having the subscribers, but patience. Nah, I ain't got patience. My husband says I do. I don't have to run time. All right, Wendy Joe, love you, doll. Be good. Be careful if you go out in that snow. Be very careful. Trying to think here. I would put the post up in the stream, but until I get, I don't say it's possible to take a break on it. But, oh, he did. Yeah, so he didn't say anything here. I could go back on it. I don't even know if at my age, you know, if I worry about. I mean, I deal with the hot flashes; they're not as bad. The night sweats, I get them sometimes if I sleep. But I just sewing the ends in on your sock. I haven't got that far yet. I was recasting on. I've got to do recast on a test I'm doing for Lindsay of Knit Eco Chic. She emailed me this morning and said, check out Yarn Pond. There is a correction that even the tech editors missed on the cast on. It's a picot cast on and a picot cast off. It's a slip stitch technique, which is new to me, but the colors I'm doing, red and white. You got sweat, Suzanne? I got a mess here. Yeah. So, I know what I was doing. So, I'm going to put a gift away. I'm going to put a post today on the Facebook group. And we're going to have a little gift away. Everybody's going to be allowed one guess. And how many skeins and cakes of yarn I have in my stash. Now, I haven't added them up yet. I started to last night. I got like 6:30 and I screwed up. But I'm putting everything into a spreadsheet. Okay, Wendy Joe. I didn't really want to hear that. I mean, I already got ice. I was on the deck today breaking up ice. It's warmed up a little bit today, but they said this is the calm before the storm. Yeah, Suzanne, it's on the StreamYard side. I don't see anything on the YouTube side. Yeah, I think it's on the YouTube side, but they show up here on StreamYard. It shows up in the YouTube comments as blocked, as me blocking them. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a post up on the... Okay, yeah, because I blocked them. It might be too, Suzanne, how your settings are. Gift away on Facebook. Number of skeins and cakes. Because I'm going to put... Yeah, Rita, we'll see here. The problem we have here is that we know the storm's coming. If it comes up the bay like the last one did, it dropped over a foot of snow. And the winds were bad. If the winds get so bad, they'll tie the ferries up. So they're already anticipating possibly tying ferries up tomorrow. Which means I'm stranded on my little island, which is fine by me. Well, Rita, we'll keep you in our prayers, sweetie. Make sure everything's all right. Just hunker down, knit and crochet, and stay safe and warm. I'm going to go fill my coffee cup up. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I need more caffeine. All right, I'm back. Your coffee. I wonder how Lily's making out, Rita. Because, I mean, she's on that island up there just outside the Arctic Circle off the coast of Norway. I wonder how she's going to make out. So, but anyway, so be looking for that up on the Facebook group and put a gift away. I don't know. Maybe get a stitch counter or something like that because numbers, counting, get it? Don't mind me. I get slap happy sometimes when it's called lack of sleep. Well, Rita, I grew up in Pennsylvania, which gets a lot of snow. I lived in Maine, which gets lots of snow. I trucked all over. Yeah, I'm pretty quick on the draw. I'm pretty quick on the draw. I'm not bad for an old girl. 61 come April. But I trucked in it for 30 years. Snow, ice, mountains. Yeah. So, I mean, it doesn't bother me, but I just assume now sit out and look out the window when it does that. A couple times I was on the boat ferry working, and let me tell you, I had to hold on while I was letting the ramp down, let the cars off, because the wind was actually blowing me sideways. Because right on the wharf on the Deer Island side, I'll tell you, that place is cold as hell. That's the only way I can put it. It blows right through you. When we're tying up at night or untying in the morning, My husband says he said it is evil. I mean, and it was. The first time I did it, I was frozen. I took me 2 days to get warm because that wind just comes right up the Bay of Fundy and blows right through you. The Bay of Fundy has the worst tides in the world. We are known for our tides. They are terrible going in and out. I mean, we have seasoned captains that go to the Grand Manan, which is one of the other islands in the West Isles, that will not come over and run our ferries, which is only a 20-minute run each way, because of the navigation through our the Narrows and everything going over to the mainland, and the topography of the bottom of the water. These are seasoned captains. Will have nothing to do with our ferries. Don't want nothing to do with it. So, I mean, we got the largest whirlpool in the Western Hemisphere, the old Sow down off the point there. I showed it when I first started my channel. I took a trip down there and walked around Deer Island Point and kind of showed the lighthouse and everything. But yeah, it's again, it's just Mother Nature. I don't get too upset. It's not global warming. It's not climate change. It's Mother Nature. We have climate change. The season change. Marlene, I got that off of Crazy Patterns, but I will tell you, the pattern, I had to figure parts of it out because it's not written really well. It really is not written. It took me, I frogged. It actually, I had to literally start my owl over again. The way that she has you building the body of the owl and doing the ears and stuff, the pattern's not written. I think I got it at Crazy Patterns. Hold on. Let me check my book here. I'll see who it's by. Oh, okay. Well, you're smart. This is nothing but sweaters and tops. All right, I think this is the Shaws. Yeah. Nope, that's hats and scarves and cowls. There it is. If Petra Pearls Owlshaw Hedwig. If you go to crazypatterns.net. Let me see. Hold on here. Share screen. Okay. I'm just waiting for the tab to come up, and I will put up the. Yeah, but the pattern had some issues. I think it might have come from the translation, because I think the original pattern was written in, I think, German. Okay. Okay, Marlene. There is right here. That is the website and her name, Petra Pearls Owl Shaw Hedwig. She also has another one that's called Wings of Love. She does a lot of unusual patterns like this. I've got another one that I got that is an owl shawl but it wraps around and the one wing comes up, and you use a shawl pin, but the head of the owl, it's almost like an amigurumi on a shawl. But that's it right there. If you want to write, it's called crazypatterns.net. Okay, Suzanne, we'll be here, hon. I'm trying to. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm putting the link right there. Okay. And we will stop sharing. There we go. Okay, Brenda. Oh, lovely. Brenda, yes, you can. I just don't put the pattern. You can show the picture and put paid for pattern, because I've showed stuff there and I've just said, okay, paid for pattern, this is where you get it. I don't put the actual pattern itself, but you can show anything on the page. You just give the designer credit and say, this is by, and it's a paid for pattern. So if somebody wants to go and get the pattern, you can put a link to that pattern if you want on the group, on the Facebook page. More than welcome to. But yes, absolutely, it's beautiful. That is beautiful. And the thing is, Brenda, anybody that posts on there, it gives inspiration to other members and other people. That's what I found. There was something I did, and I found it. Somebody posted something, and I went, bang, bought the pattern, and I did it. The mezzocardi. By the way, that is on the list of frog it or finish it. I have, well, we're here. I don't have to do a video. I can get your guys' input. A new part of the channel for this year is going to be frog it or finish it. And we'll discuss the reasons why to frog it or why to finish it. I'll give you my opinion on what I should do either. And then get your input, because I value everybody's input tremendously. I got to put my needles away in that one there. I got this project. This project. Okay. 1 second here. Okay, Lorraine, not here yet. I'll check it. I'll check again. The other frog it or finish it. Yeah, I think there's 4 that I'm looking to frog or finish. Because I really need to get some of these projects. I got 3 blankets. I got 3 blankets on the go right now. So I don't count those because I am going to finish the blankets. Okay. But Sahara sometimes, by frogging it, it gets me on to finishing other projects. I have, a shawl, a sweater, a color work shirt. I got to put this tape. My craft table folds up like this. This is a handmade table. It's an antique. Okay. That's for doing tutorials. Anyway, see why I'm frogging. Okay. Okay, these are the projects. There are 4 projects here. The off coat's already. Thank you, Lorraine. It was gifted to me by a friend of mine. It's an antique. There's no screws. Everything is done with wood. So it's an old. So I put it. Both sides fold out like this. So I have it here. I bring this side out when I'm doing tutorials. All right, I'm gonna go to this one because this one's been plaguing me. It's been in timeout. Thank you, Dragon Cat. It has been in timeout since probably late summer. And it is the Mezzocardi. Okay. Now, I ran into issues where I was at in the pattern. I'm going to go, okay, Lorraine. And when I do remember when I was doing it, I had gotten both hexagons done. Both hexagons were done. But it was putting the front on it. So I think I want to do it in a solid color later. And I'm going to frog this. This is Hobie's Horizon. So that's why I will do it at a later date. But to have it sitting here in a yarn that I'd rather do it in a solid color. It just doesn't, this isn't cutting it. And crochet hook. I have the 2 done. So that's one that I'm leaning towards frogging because it will be done at a later date in a solid color. This just isn't working. Okay. The other one, Bird of Paradise shawl. This has been in timeout for a while. Lovely charts. It's paid for pattern, so I really can't show you that. But this is the shawl. Maybe at a later date, because I got so many difficult projects going on right now. So I'm trying to find a picture to show you. He's flattened out. It's been in the project bag so long. This is the shawl. I have a lot of her shawls. It's called the Bird of Paradise. Well, that's the problem. I have too many going right now. So I need to choose and finish because I do have a test going on. And I've got my Topsy-Turvy Tri-Stitch long going. Lisa's getting ready. Oh, no, not me, Belle. I've got 3 blankets going. 2 blankets. I've got Charlotte's Universe, Nope. Well, I haven't started it. I got Charlotte's Universe and my Mary Maxim Teardrop Afghan in Prism. So that is another frog. The reason I want to frog it is that's all I've got done. So it's not that far that it would hurt frogging it. That yarn, I think, was too busy for that sweater. Yeah, that's why I want to do it. But this is the by Subi's Crochet. I got quite a few of her shawl patterns. They're intricate. She puts them down as intermediate. And this was being done in whole scarn. So that's another frog. Okay. I don't even know why I started this other than I had startitis. Because I'm doing my Priestess Coat right now. Rita, you're on fire. Not me. I got 3 socks started. I got 2 almost finished of each pair. One of a pair. And then I just cast on one because 2 of them are commissions. Don't ask me why. Because I'm doing my Priestess Coat. Darlene and I cast that on New Year's Eve. It's a Tunisian project. I like to have a knitting project, a Tunisian project, and a crochet project. So at least 3. If I have 4 or 5 whipped projects, that's okay. But any more than that, I'm getting just too many. So I've got to decide what's going to be frog. This is called, this has different parts to the pattern, but it is called, I think it's the Fairy Princess, the Fairy Queen Coat. Now you can make this without the sleeves. You can make it a dress without the hood. There's a lot of, it's a paid for pattern. So, but that's what it's called. But what you pay for this pattern is well worth it. You get like 5 patterns in one. So that is the other frog. Those 3, I think I'm going to frog only because 1, the yarn's too busy. 2, I'm not that far into this. That's all I've got down to that. So I'm not that far into it. And of course, the elf coat is on the frog. That's a done deal. It's disassembled, deconstructed, and yes, it is, Marlene. Yes, we are. Okay, this one here, it's a paid for pattern, and I have tested for this designer in the past quite a few times. I like her patterns. She does a lot with Grafgans. This isn't a Grafgan, but it's color work in crochet, single crochet. This is what I have done, and you have no idea how many times it took to get this right. This is the front of what I have done. Okay, that's what I have done. This is how thick. It's already done, Zahar. She's apart, but I'm going to redo the coat in a smaller size. This is the pattern for this one. This is how thick it is. Okay. I'm trying to see if I have a bigger picture to show you of what the tee looks like. It is called the Adventure Tee, I believe. Yes. It's by Eclair Makery. This will be one that gets done down the line, but I got too much going on. That is the Adventure Tee. That is a world map. That is a compass at the neck, and those are waves at the bottom. All I have done is the bottom part. Oops, upside down. All single crochet. Okay. All single crochet and changing colors. You got a lot of colors going on in there. I mean, you can see what I did here. So those were the 4 that were on the frog list. Okay. The reason I want to frog the mezzo cardi is the yarn's too busy. It's just way too busy. Redo it at a later time in a solid yarn. I got plenty of yarn. The Princess Fairy Coat, it's just not that far into it, and I got the Priestess Coat going on. So, and the Bird Paradise Shawl. Lost where I was at in the pattern. And if you do that in this thing here, it screws you up. So those are my 4 frog bit or finishes it. So what's everybody's opinion? I got Come on, give me some opinion. Oh, found a set of my Chagos. Those have to be put away. Find another thing of yarn. Cotton yarn. Yeah. Because then I can concentrate on getting I can concentrate on zipping through these. Okay, Marlene, good girl. Lorraine, that's 3 of them. 3 of the 4, I lost my place. I've gotten better. It was too many things going on. And I was traveling with a couple of those patterns, and that was the problem. I was traveling with them. Now when I travel, I just take socks. Because I do have, here's the projects I'm working on right now. I have 5 repeats left on the wrapped in cables sweater scarf by Chantal of Knititude. Okay, I'm almost done with that. That will be a finish. I've only got 5 repeats. The submerged shawl, I just have to do the bind off. I-cord cable bind off. This is the project that Darlene and I cast on for that. This is a sister to the elf coat. This is the Priestess Coat. Same designer, different construction. It's a one-piece construction, unlike the elf coat that was panels that you sew together. I can say the elf coat did prepare me for this because all of the mistakes that I made in the elf coat, I'm correcting on this pattern, which means when I go back to do the elf coat, I will be able to correct. Yeah. So, okay, Dragon Cat. This is what the panel looks like. It's done in Shawl on the Ball. This is the sleeve. And now this is just done in Tunisian simple stitch, whereas the elf coat was Tunisian knit stitch. Lesson learned. My Tunisian is loose. I went down a whole hook size. Made a big difference. I got gauge. Made a big difference. My stitches are more uniform. My edges, compared to my elf coat, oh my heavens, my edges, they're straight. So this is going to take a while, not as long as the elf coat did. And the only other projects I have going are a pair of socks, 3 pair of socks, 3 pair of socks, the sweater scarf, 2 blankets, and the Priestess Coat. So if you take the 2 blankets away, I got 5 whips, of which 2 are almost finished. And 3 of those are socks. So really, I only have 3 active whips. Well, Zahara, I have a commission for 2. I had started a second pair of Hermione socks because my other ones sold. So I started my Hermione's. Well, the guy that bought my socks, because I had like a stash of socks I had done. He says, well, show me what you got. And he bought them for his girlfriend. And then he ordered a pair for him and a pair for his girlfriend. So his are being done in blue, white, and gray stripes. And hers are in that purple that I showed, the Viola's. Serenity sock yarn, I think. I think it's Serenity. Yes, Serenity sock yarn. I like how it's striping up. And these are just vanilla socks. He bought my pair of Hermione's. And because I knew there was a few mistakes here and there, my socks went for $25 a pair. I told him, if it's a pattern sock, it's going to cost you more. Superwash merino, cashmere, and nylon costs more because the yarn cost me more. I said, and it's the time. I said, I can't charge you. I mean, the time, we don't make it up. But I looked around, and the average price for socks was $25 to $35. So I kind of, and so he commissioned me to make those too. I don't do a lot of commissions. I mean, I think I'm kind of one hand in 3 years of make commissions I've had. And I've learned a lot. My first 2 mermaid tail blankets I sold for $30 for the pair. Boy, did I lose out on that deal. I mean, the yarn I bought cheap, but I lost out on that deal. I try to price myself with the marketable bear, cover my expenses, but you guys know I buy my yarn inexpensive. I mean, exactly, Sahara. Well, I'll tell you, Zahara, I actually have people that are off my list for Knitworthy because you get, well, I don't really wear crochet or knit items. Really? Okay. Off my list. Because this particular person, I made a dress. I crocheted a dress from a test pattern I did in lavender and cream. I did a sweater and a blanket. And that's it. I won't do any more. My time's valuable. And I put a lot of love into my stitches. See, Rita, I'd love to. Exactly, Zahara. Exactly. So, I mean, anybody can look at my Ko-Fi shop and see the prices I put on my sweaters and cardigans. I think the Hedwig shawl, the owl shawl, though, I think I put that at $125. That was a lot of work. A lot of work. But most of my sweaters are between $65 and $95 for my sweaters. And my shipping, I think, is like $10. Bella, Christina, Eclair Makery has I tested a dress for her, and it's crochet, and it's called the Summer Breeze dress, and it's a great dress, and you can do it in cotton. I think a lot of people did theirs in Lion Brand's 24/7 or Yarn Bee. I love this cotton. Yeah. Teach him how to crochet or knit. Rita, I understand. I'll tell you what, Rita, when I sold, he gave me a $50 bill for the 2 pair of socks. I was working that day because he told me the day before, bring in with you what you have done. And he bought 2 pair of socks and gave me a $50 bill. The next day I was off. My guy that comes around with like chicken and stuff like that, Fred, and my $50 went per chicken tenders. I'm trying to remember. I might even have a picture of. Oh, it's got to be in the big one. It figures. Yep, here it is. This is I tested, and I did this. Oh my heavens. 3 years ago, I tested this. 2019. That's the dress. And her patterns are very well written, very easy to read. These are all sweaters and tops in here. Sweaters, tops, and dresses. Lorraine, those are beautiful that you make. I couldn't do it. I mean, I have a lot of patience, and I'll do a lot of. I think my stitch markers is about. Christina. Okay, I'm gonna. This is her name on YouTube and also Instagram. Eclair Makery. She was the one that did that adventure tee that I was showing you all the color work on. How that came to be was during the beginning of the big Rona-demic. Everybody wanting to travel. She was pregnant. She got pregnant, and that's when. You're welcome, Christina. That's when she came up with the adventure tee. But she has a YouTube channel. She does a lot of tutorials on her. It's color work, but it's like a Grafgan. If you see her blanket, she just did one called the Christmas truck. You know that red pickup truck? Yeah. See, I work with thin yarn, but not the crochet thread. She just did a blanket with the Christmas tree truck. And that's that red pickup truck that you see on the ornaments and you see, all over the place. She did a blanket, like a Grafgan with it. I mean, when I did my corner to corner Canadian flag, I loved it. I never thought I could do corner to corner, and I love corner to corner. And I'm going to be doing another one. As I was going through my yarn stash, I found enough red, I think, to do it. And I have some white. I don't know if it's a 4-weight. But I'll do it on a smaller scale than the queen size. But yeah, you can check her out on YouTube and on Instagram. Like I said, I've tested for Claire. I don't know, probably 4 times. I've tested for her, Stephanie Aaron, Lindsay Luchuk. I can't remember all the people I've tested for. I've tested for probably 8 or 9 designers, but I have my favorites that I test for. Probably one of my favorite knitting one. Oh, it's tied. Oh, really, Lorraine? I'll have to keep in touch with you on that. Chantal from Knititude and Lindsay Luchuk are my top favorite knitting designers. Those two are my favorite. Their designs and their pattern, the way they write their patterns. They have different styles, but Chantal is more towards the advanced beginner to early intermediate knitter. And Lindsay does have patterns for beginners, advanced beginners, all the way up to her airbender, which I tested, but I did not do the advanced parts of it. And it's on the queue. I'm going to do the airbender again because the shawl is gorgeous. Hi, Suzanne. I gotta check. Somebody sent me an email, and I gotta check to see if it was here yet. Because last time I checked, it wasn't here yet. Lorraine, that I didn't get an email. I think it was Lorraine that sent me the email. So, what I will be doing is frogging the mezzocardi. I'm going to frog the fairy coat. I'm going to put the adventure tee in timeout. I'm not going to frog that. I'll put it in timeout. I'll just put it off to the side. I'll put it in a Ziploc, put it in the cupboard, and I'll work at it later on. Yeah, it didn't come over. That's why I was just checking. I was just checking to see if it'd come over, and it hadn't come over yet. Yeah, nope, hasn't come over yet. So we're all in agreement. I'll leave the adventure tee alone. I'll put that in timeout. But I'm going to frog the Bird of Paradise shawl. Okay. I'm going to frog two. These two here. Along with the elf coat. This is the mezzocardi. This is the fairy coat. So those are in the frog pile. The Bird of Paradise and the Adventure Time tee will be put into timeout. I'll just put them aside till I finish some other projects, and then I'll dig back into them. But in the meantime, I'll have a couple more projects finished. Probably be close to the end of the month. I'll have them done, and that's my I got some of those command strips, and I put hooks in the back of my door. Oh, like my leggings. They're good and plenty. Those candies. Okay, Lorraine. This is Chantal's design. She's the one that designed the jogger set that I showed you. It's on the queue for later this year. This is almost done. This is almost done. I got probably about that much more to do on from here over. And then I just do the cuff here, do another cuff on the other side, and it'll be done. Well, staff usually, I'm a multitasker, and I have to have various projects to work on. One I take with me on the ferry, or I start a pattern that really, gets in. But this here is on the almost finished list. So I'm almost finished that one. I'm going to frog this one. And I'm going to frog this, but I'm going to redo the mezzo. I'll tell you what, this is a nice yarn. I think this is really nice yarn, but it's too busy for the sweater. Horizon by Hobie. Now, I got these cakes. Excuse me. I bought Frida from Herbisar. She had gotten some orders and stuff, and she was showing, and I saw these here. And I bought all she had of this one and the pastel one, rainbow. Because I couldn't touch the price with Hobie for what I bought these from her for in Canadian. Hobie couldn't touch it. She gave me a good deal because she gets it directly from Turkey. Yeah, here you are, Saf. But yeah, this is, I got like 30 of these. I got a bunch in this. Hi, Teresa. Welcome in, dear. I got a bunch in this here. It's a little bit more rainbowy. Then I've got one that's a little bit more muted pastels. It's a very soft yarn. It's number 3. It's really nice to work with. Really nice. It's not a splitty yarn. It's real nice to work with going through your hands. Very soft acrylic. And then this here, this is also a Hobie yarn. I used to do a lot with Hobie before they got stupid on their shipping. And I don't need any more yarn. And they're not having as good a deals as they used to. This here is made with their Mega Ball, which this is going to frog. Actually, I can frog this right now. I'll have to add these back into my stash. It's the We Love This Yarn. You get like almost 900 yards on one of these. And when I bought mine, I got these for $8. Did you? I've only done the blanket with corner to corner. I haven't done anything with that yet. Oh my gosh, I got a knot here. It's all tangled around the zipper. Okay. So, this will have to go in the inventory. I'm going to put this over here so I can put it in inventory. And while I'm sitting here talking to you, I'm going to frog. But what I'm going to do... Yeah, Lorraine, I think that's what I need to do is find something. And so I'll look around and see if I can find something in a simple stitch. Like Crystal says, if it's too busy, you need to find a simple stitch for it. Okay, project bag emptied. I'm checking my pockets here. So, refresher. Anybody that wants to sign up for the Happy Mail Advent, email me. Hooking and stitching _islandstyle@gmail.com. And just where you're at, and if you're willing to do US, Canada, international, let me know. Saf, I'll email you. We'll talk about it. But you can do this. I'm telling you, you can do this. We'll work this out. So I got hooked around my chair. Oh, did you, Teresa? Oh, okay. Cool. Which one you making? Oh, excuse me. I don't mean to put I'm tangled in the wheel of my chair. Oh, that was a mess. You'll have to let me know, Teresa, which one you make. I got a pattern off of the blue. Ooh, that's, you got to show pictures on Facebook, on the group. You got to show us pictures. I got a pattern off of Facebook for this blanket. Okay. And like I said, you guys all, the first couple years I was on YouTube, or the first year and a half or so, I was on YouTube. People were making blankets, stuff like that. I talk about making, and I kept saying, not me, not me. And here I am turning around, and you would not believe the blanket. I mean, I'm doing Charlotte's Universe and my Mary Max blanket. That's one I wanted to do. I ordered the kit when it was almost half price, with the prism yarn. Really? Go away, troll. I got it. Block. But in the patterns I bought, I think it ran me like $21. She was having a special. Hooked on Sunshine. I bought the Atlanticus, the Liliana, Charlotte's Universe, and the Phoenix. Now I bought for the Phoenix, I got some yarn put aside for that. It's going to be with a variegated and a solid, sorry, an ombre and solids. Oh, okay, Dragon Cat. I will absolutely, dear. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I mean, my lives aren't exciting like the other people. But you know what? We have fun. We're here just to have fun, talk yarn patterns. Oh, come on. Yeah, I know Lisa Ladybird's gonna be going live too. She's doing her thing, so I just gotta watch the time here. I think it's 2 or 3. All right, let me see here. Okay, Lorraine, you got it. Where's my notebook? Where's my notebook? Oh, here it is. Exactly, Rita, exactly. You know, I will be so glad when we can say, Scotty, beam me up, and we can all be beamed up and be one place and being in person. Wouldn't that be nice? I'm a hugger. I'm Italian. Okay, we hug. I'm a hugger. And this elbow thing, don't cut it for me. Sorry. Oh, you did finish your 20. See, now, see, that never interested me in doing a temperature blanket. But I'll tell you what is interesting. Neva from Manic Mama's Musings is doing a mood cowl. Oh, no problem, Lorraine. Oh, that's going to be nice, Teresa. That is going to be beautiful. I have a knit rebel flag. My husband wants me to make them. Yes, they do, Zahara. Thank you, dear. There you go. No, you know what? I've been vaxxed. Everybody here. People walking in my house have a mask on. I say, this is a mask-free zone. Take it off. Here you can be. You can live in our house. We have freedom here. Because everybody's... Yes, everybody's has had the ouchie. We've all had the ouchie. 2 at least, you know. So, and Lorraine, I'm glad. I hope I need to. I'm going to be doing another video either later today or tomorrow that I'm going to be doing some shout outs, but I'm only doing like 3 or 4 at 5 at most of mine. I found a new channel. I'm going to shout her out because she's like 142 and she's young and she's sweet and she's a beautiful knitter. But the channels that I watch, you know, I want to see them grow. Me, I don't care. But I want to see my channel, these channels that I watch grow that have awesome content and, you know, are consistent putting out, and I enjoy watching. Okay. Okay, I gotta just give me a second here. I gotta. Okay, Catherine, let me pull my shipping papers. I told you I sent out a lot of packages. She's coming on at 1. Okay, I'll have to wrap this up shortly. These are all the packages I've had to send out. So I just got an email from somebody that said they hadn't got theirs. Snail mail's slow. So I'm going to take a picture and send her what I sent out. I got to take a picture of this and send it to her. Okay. I'll send to her information. Usually I send my tracking information out, and I forgot to this time. Oh, no. I don't know, Christina. I'd have to look on my thing there. Let me put this here. Okay, I sent that to her. I sent her shipping information. But yeah, I got all these. I just I can't send everything expedited. That just costs way too much. Costs way too much. My husband saw what I spent on shipping, and he said, "You're kidding me, right?" I said, "No, I'm not." But I've had donations to the Ko-Fi that have helped pay for that, so I appreciate it. And like I said, anybody, I try to tell everybody and message them when they do that. Thank you very much. It helps offset the shipping. I did start. I'm looking at trying to do a thing on Ko-Fi. Honest to God, I'm a mess. I'm a train wreck, ladies. I'm a train wreck. On my Ko-Fi page, they have memberships now you can do. I like Ko-Fi because they don't take anything. It's PayPal when I get paid for like my sweater. They take, I think it's 2.5%, whatever it is. Ko-Fi don't charge me anything. I have my shop there. I put all my listings up. It may not be as advertised as Etsy and Patreon and that, but it's not that expensive. And I have one tier. If you want to be a member to the channel, it's not advertising the channel, but in my Ko-Fi shop it is. They started something new with Ko-Fi. It's called tiers. I have one, and I think it's called Island Friend or Island Yaya. For I think it's $1 a month, $2 a month. And I'm working on my perks. I mean, one perk is you'll get a welcome package with stitch markers and island stuff. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I don't know how many people here know the geography of where I'm located. I'm located on Deer Island. I can see the United States, Eastport, Maine, right over there. When I send a package, or I'm getting a package, when I send a package from here, it goes to St. George. From St. George, it goes to St. John. From St. John, it usually goes to either Montreal, or they send it to, there's another place they send it to. And then back to St. John. There's no, yeah, Rita, I'm going to write up a new description box for my channel. Somebody told me to put my Amazon wish list in there. No, I'm not going to put my Amazon wish list in there. What I put in my wish list is stuff that I'm watching the price come down on. But I had a package come to me from, I don't remember where I ordered it from. No lie. It came in into the country, and it landed in Toronto. Went to Montreal, went to St. John, went clear to Nova Scotia, and then came back to St. George. Then it was delivered to me. It kept bypassing me. I could have drove and picked it up faster. But it is what it is. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, we're at their mercy. So, like I said, I mailed a bunch of my packages. Tomorrow, I'll be mailing out. I have 2 little ones and a box. And that box was supposed to be shipped out at Christmas, but 2 of the Christmas gift didn't come in until yesterday. I know, Rita. And the thing is, what they're charging, we should be getting like A1 service. Seriously. We should be getting A1 service, which we don't get. You know, and it's frustrating. It's really frustrating. And I know people get tired of hearing the creator say, you know, with shipping. Yeah, right on the bottom of my screen. If you look, here, I'll put the link down. Oh, I'm a hoe. That's why I put it in. I'm a hoe. Oh my God. Okay, Brenda, hon. I'll see you later. Just be watching the Facebook group page the next couple of days for the announcement of a giveaway. Yeah, I'm gonna check and I'm just gonna check real quick and see what time. Oh my heaven! Oh nope, that's wrong one. I have too many mouses and too many computers going here. And there's my power cord I was looking for work. Yeah, wow. Let me see here. Zahara, I really don't know, dear. To me, sometimes it's incompetence. It's incompetence. Now, I mailed a package to Lisa Ladybird, okay, for her advent calendar, and she needed to get it by December 1st, and by God, she got it December 1st, 2 weeks from the UK. She mailed me the markers and a Christmas gift I had ordered, and I had it in less than 8 days from the UK. I can't get something from here to Ontario. I mailed out a package to Kathy. She had won one of the tea giveaways, and she had just messaged. I just saw an email where she had messaged me. I mailed that out on. It went to Ontario. Okay, went to Ontario. It cost me $20.32 to mail that package, and it wasn't a big package. It was just an envelope. It went out on January 5th. Now, Kate's in Ontario. She won one of the tea gifts the giveaways I was given. I have Anvita that's in India. Both packages went out the same day. I mailed to India for $12.64. It went to airmail. Kate's from here to Ontario, Canada, province to province, over $20. Figure that one out. Like I said, it's crazy. But I do know, and have from shipping so many packages overseas to the UK and that, the magic number here is under 2 kilograms. You've got to keep your weight under 2 kilograms. If it goes 2 kilograms and 0.001, it almost doubles in price. So when I do my boxes, I try to keep them under 2 kilograms. Now, like the States has the flat rate boxes that they can that you can ship. It's frustrating because I want to send more stuff out. I'd love to be able to send boxes of yarn out, but after last year and all those boxes I sent out last summer of yarn, that's why I just as soon do gift cards. That's what I did when I had my 100 subscriber giveaway. How I did it was my 100th subscriber, I sent them a Hobie order. They didn't even know about it. They didn't even know it was coming. And then I did have a giveaway, but because she was my 100th subscriber, I sent her something. But no, I love doing giveaways. And the reason I call them giveaways instead of giveaways is because to me, I'm giving somebody a gift for coming and watching this crazy train wreck sometimes. I just enjoy it. I think it has a lot to do with my mother. God rest her soul. Mom's gone 2 years now. It's just the way my mother was. It's just the way she was. She was the reason I went into nursing. She's the reason I did a lot of things I do. Thank you, Zahara. I appreciate it. Do I pronounce that right, Zahara? We're gonna have to go do a ladybird raid. It'll be my first. Oh, it'll be my first raid. It'll be my first raid. Put this aside. I'm checking to see what time she's going live. Oh, stop! For the love of Pete. Because I don't want to step on her feet. There's Ladybird. I know. I know when she's having. I know she. What are the raid name? Lisa Ladybird. She's having she's having a live. She was sick last week. She was supposed to do her live for the pick and mix cow that we did, our blankets. If you notice, my blanket's not back here. I kept falling off and getting hooked on my ball winder. I didn't want to tear it up, and people were getting blinded from my yellow. I do too, Lorraine. I do too. I'm going to go check. Hold on a second. I'm just going to go check and see if she's on yet. I know she rescheduled it. I thought she was going live today, 13th. Does anybody? I don't know how to find out if you have notifications put out, but I thought she'd rescheduled for this Thursday. No live. Okay. Well, Well, I have it on. I'll see if she goes live. I have it on. I don't like to step on anybody's toes. That's why it's so hard when people are having lives. I don't know what to do. You know, I'm happy with who's here. I don't have to have 100 people or 20 people. I'm happy. Besides, it's too hard to keep on the conversation. This way we can all participate in the comments and keep up, and we keep the conversation moving at a not too bad pace. But I think that's what, well, I'm going to do my whips. I'll do that while I'm watching TV, hubby. So I got some emails to send. I'm going to put the giveaway up on Facebook this weekend. I'm going to check and get a list of who's participating so far in the Happy Mail Advent. Rita, yes, I did that too. And actually I got a good deal at my local yarn shop on some of them. I'll tell you what I'm trying to find. I want to get one of the Chiago cases, because I have my short majestic square needles from Knit Picks. Oh, a new case for your Chiagos. I love my Chiagos. But if you want to buy one of these cases like this, you can buy the case. $50 to $60. Well, for another $30, I can buy another set of needles, which I don't need. Darlene told me she ordered the red set, the sock needle set. But I got a bunch of 9-inch Chiagos. Hubby bought that for me last year. So what I'm going to see if I can find, I want to find one of these. That your needles come in. Yes. So, because you can buy the pouch, but I can't find this. I remember seeing it somewhere. I just got to look, because I had to get these done anyways. I got some needles here I got to put away. In with this is sacrilege. This is sacrilege. There's my clover hooks. There's my knitting needles on the other side. I've mixed crocheting and knitting needles. I only have one. I have these are my majestic squares. They're the square ones. Okay. I gotta put the hand up. Yeah, I saw she put a video up, Lorraine. I'm going to email her. Just everybody keep her in your prayers. I hope she doesn't lose her. I'm hoping she doesn't lose her leg. She's been through a lot. Oh, the little black case, Rita? I'll have to look. Now, see, you got the red set. I've got a bunch of 9-inch circulars. I know, Zahara. It was very hard. It was very, very heartbreaking to watch that, because I have talked with Charlene at length, but via emails, and stuff. And yeah, that's a lot for one person to go through. It really is. And my heart goes out to her. And I just have her in my prayer. She's on my prayer list at church, at my church. They put her on the prayer list. She's been on the prayer list since last year. I couldn't either, because it was breaking my heart, and I was getting quite upset. I watched that happen to my dad. Piece by piece, they were taking things from him because of his diabetes. So if everybody gets a chance just to leave a comment, drop her an email, just let her know. Rita, they're the shorties. You know the shorties? Oh, the length of my needles I got to do. Oh. They're the same length as the shorties. Rita lives in Sweden. Or, well, Norway. Actually, she lives in, well, she's in Norway. But she's close to, Sweden, but she's close to Norway. Yeah, Rita, it's, I watched my dad piece by piece. I mean, when I lost Daddy, it was a blessing. Charlene's, this is her channel. That's her on YouTube and on Instagram. And she is a member of our Facebook group. Rita, she's a member of the Facebook group also. She's Charlene's Crochet Corner. She's a former nurse. She was a nurse. And I mean, God bless her, she's had radical mastectomies and everything going on with her leg and the infections and just one thing after another. It's hard. It's hard. You know, so I just pray for her and hope, see, I'm getting that. Yeah. That's all we can do is pray for her. Yep, about that. That's what they are. What did I do? Oh, right here. I got the blue set, which is, it goes from the 3.5, yep, to the 5 millimeter. Rita, have you ever used the small ones in the shorty set? Have you ever used these, the little ones? Yes, Sahara, they are. Believe me. I'm living proof. I'm not supposed to be here. I wasn't supposed to survive birth. I wasn't supposed to survive my first year. I've been in some severe car accidents. Yes, Charlene's Crochet Corner. And I'm still here. A lot of people praying. Yes. I remember her in my prayers all the time, that he give her some, relieve the pain, take away the infection, and give her some peace, you know, so she can enjoy. I mean, she misses her crocheting. She misses the community. I do too, Rita. They're great, especially on the thin yarn. Oh, no, that's not her channel name, Lorraine? Lorraine got it right. It's Charlene Crochet Corner. Yeah, I'm putting Charlene's Crochet Corner, but it's Charlene Crochet Corner. She just had her 700 subscriber giveaway. She's up to 700. So that this all happened before she went in the hospital. Yep, I don't think. Nope. I don't have any notifications yet. Yep, she's not going live yet. But yeah, so I remember, keep her in your prayers. There's been a lot going on. I always say there, but for the grace of God go I. Yeah. Yes, Rita. He better not be. But it's come on, I'm just doing something here. Rita Lina Lunde. Lundy. Is that pronounced Lundy? My Swedish is terrible. My Norwegian is terrible. I do have a good command of the English language, though. But I can't spell today for nothing. I cannot spell for nothing. Really? Really? Oh, hubby's on 12s tonight. There. Almost. Well, I don't have the proper. I listen to Lily talk when she's talking Norwegian to like her brother was there or her mother was there. I love listening to other languages. Except French here. People come and they don't speak French. They speak Franglish. Like down in the States, it's Spanglish. It's not pure French. It's not pure Spanish. It's Franglish or Spanglish. I mean, well, Lorraine, yeah. It's on. I could buy them. I could buy them now, but I have so many knitting. Hello, Miss Larlene. How you doing? Your ears were burning. There's Lisa. We thought you were live. I'm saying let's go have a raid over to Lisa, and you're here. I thought you were doing the slideshow today, so we were going to come over and raid you because never done a raid before. But we've been talking for 2.5 hours. Yeah, we've been talking about you and Darlene. Both your names have been mentioned throughout this show, our podcast, or live. Let's see. Oh, geez, live in 40. Okay. Well, we're gonna be coming over to you, Lisa. We're gonna be coming. How you feeling, Lisa? You feeling all right? I saw the post. Prayers. You got your twists. See, Darlene just ordered those, the red shorties. She just ordered them. They were 80 something Canadian. Love you, Lisa. Love you, Lisa. If you look, my yellow's gone. It's in my bedroom because it was hurting everybody's eyes. And it kept hooking on my ball winder. I love Star Trek. I am a Trekkie. Catch up really quick because we're going to be going over to Lisa's. We talked about the Happy Mail Advent. That's going good. Some new members are going to be over at the Yaya group. Lisa, you missed it. I inventoried my entire stash. You hurt your eyes with 12 weeks. Ha! 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 I'll make your whole blanket in that color. I love Star Trek, Dean. I inventoried it took me 2 days. I inventoried my entire stash. I'm going to put it into a spreadsheet. On the Facebook group, I am going to be having a giveaway. I'm going to post it this weekend. And see who comes the closest to guessing how many cakes and skeins of yarn I have. Hubby guessed 800. I'm going to do the Excel spreadsheet and find out exactly how much I have, both yardage wise, weight wise, and number of balls and skeins and cakes. I'm frogging 2 projects besides the elf coat. I am frogging the mezzocardi, and I am frogging the fairy priest coat. Not my priestess coat, my fairy priest coat. Yeah, I'm gonna be putting some more information up on the community tab. and in the Facebook group about the Happy Mail Advent. Like I said, I'm leaving it open until the end of the month. Anybody that wants to participate. Now, Zahara is in India. Now, it would be better for her to be paired with somebody from over across the pond. So I'm trying to set it up so when I spin the wheelie thingies, like Lisa says, the spinny wheelie thingy doodles, I'm going to keep it in groups so I can match people up. Like I said, right now, I'm pretty good on people being able to stay within their country or at least same continent. And the room is set up on Facebook. For those that can't access Facebook, there's going to be a Zoom room. I've got to redo my Zoom room because I lost my password. And I'm going to set the Zoom up for the Happy Mail Advent. Good girl, darling. I haven't done any more on that because I worked on it a little bit last night. I'm doing my cast on for the come on, everybody come over here to the island. We'll have us a big old good old time. The test pattern for Lindsay. And then I got an email. Oops. I had to rip it out. I got to recast on because there was a mistake in the Pico cast on directions. So it's ripped out, and I just restarted the Pico. I've only got a few done. I got to do 46 times. That is a Pico, knit Pico cast on. It's not really that hard. You cast on 4, bind off 2, slip back to the needle. Okay, Lisa, we'll see you over there, doll. Bye, Lisa. Go potty your nose. Go potty. Go take care of Beansy. It's really an easy stitch to do. It's really an easy stitch to do. She's on in 40, so we'll wrap this up in another few minutes, and then we can all go over to Lisa's. We can all run to the loo, the bathroom, get coffee, your project, what you want to do. Okay, Zahara. Like I said, everybody just email me because I'm putting together. I do not have an address book like it says create a list in your address book because that's one of the things that viruses attack. So I never do it. I'm old school. I write everybody's email address down and I go in and I one at a time put them into an email. What else? What else? Oh, so we're going to frog the Bird of Paradise. I'm going to put these into my big gallon Ziplocs. Bird of Paradise is going into timeout, and so is the Adventure Tea. Because frankly, I need the bigger project bags. I put up thing on the community tab at about 11:30 that I was going to go live at noon. I was looking on Facebook. On YouTube. Video quality sucks, as it always does. But I'm doing my best. Yes, we were talking about you, darling. We were talking about Lisa too. Nothing bad. All good. We also said if anybody gets a chance to go over to Charlene Crochet Corner. She had her surgery. She's looking at possibly losing her leg down the line. So everybody's is going to go over and just give her well wishes. And it was hard. I couldn't even finish. A lot of us couldn't finish watching the video. It was killing, breaking your heart. In so much pain. So I just said, just if you pray, keep her in your prayers or send positive thoughts, healing thoughts, whatever your belief is, for her. Like I said, I put her on my church's prayer list and she's on mine. My prayer list is awful long, but that's okay. And I talked about the giveaway on the Facebook page. I'm going to put that up this weekend. Oh, yeah, I've got right there, Darlene, is all the yarn for my Seaside blanket sampler. That's got to go into a big one. I had the bins here where I've got to take the pictures of the Shaws and everything I got to put up on the Ko-Fi store. That's got to go up. We talked about patterns. I'm going through my knitting pattern, my pattern books, and I said anybody that wanted patterns, just email me, and I'll send you. I have knitting, crocheting. I mean, you saw the stack of patterns I have. They're all printed up. No sense wasting the paper if I can send them to somebody. I mean, they'll come media mail. Might take a little bit of time to get there. No, Suzanne. I don't think it's due to her diabetes. If I'm not mistaken, but don't quote me. She had MRSA. She got it in the hospital, if I'm not mistaken. But this is something she's been battling, this infection. She might be a diabetic. She might be a diabetic, but I know that part of the problem, her healing and stuff. Yeah, I think she's a diabetic. I think she's on insulin. Charlene, is she on insulin? Yes, Darlene, I know that. And we do that often. But no, so I'm praying for it. The video is hard to watch. It's a very short video shortly after her surgery, but it is very, very hard to watch. I don't like seeing people in pain like that. And Charlene and I had been emailing back and forth last year. We had been chit-chatting him. I know you are dying. I think she might be, but she didn't realize I was a nurse. So we were talking back and forth, and she was a good nurse. She really loved what she did, and it was a shame that she couldn't do it anymore. She really loved what she did. So we talked about that and stuff, but I just try and send her positive thoughts. There's been a few tubers there that I've been trying to send positive thoughts that I've had some disturbing, I've seen some disturbing things. So I just email them or message them. Okay, Teresa, hon. Thank you for coming, Teresa. Thank you very much. Looking forward to everybody in the Happy Mail Advent and over on the Facebook page. Focus. There. Showed who's boss. So that's about it. I got the 2 boxes back. I got to mail out tomorrow. But trying to think. Yeah, at least it's going live. I think at 3:00 my time. Yeah. So yeah, she's going live in about 25 minutes. Okay. Trying to think. Brain fart. Excuse me. Anybody that's in here, I don't know if anybody's in here was on my mail list. The packages that went out, because I just got an email from somebody said they hadn't got theirs yet. I know Andy is not going to get hers yet. I sent her thing. Brenda, you in here, or she? I know she had to leave. Oh shoot. Okay. I'm going to see if she got her package. Hi, Joanne. Welcome, dear. Welcome in. Hello from Wisconsin. Welcome in. Ivy, I spoke to last night on a live, said she hadn't got it yet, but she said she hadn't got the mail. So I'm just checking on. That's Ontario. That's San Jose, California. Yeah. That's Griffin, Georgia. Oh, that one went out a while ago. So, yeah, I want to check with Brenda and see if she got Margaret. Okay, those are people I mailed out. Yeah, I know. We got that. This is the calm before the storm. It's looking pretty gray out there right now, which is scary. I think. Yeah, okay. I'm just getting this over here because we are going to keep this one. It's just going into timeout. Just going into timeout. Okay. She's going into timeout. That's timeout, and this is timeout. This will go, I'll put this into a Ziploc. That way I'll be able to use the project bag. Is everybody going over to Lisa's? Okay. All right. This one's staying. I just gotta put it in a there it goes on the floor. Joanne, what are you working on, dear? Welcome in. What time is it over there, Zahara? What time is it where you're at? Okay, Lorraine. Well, I'm gonna go get my blanket and I'm gonna put it on here. And if she has panel, I'm going up with the blanket on. That makes her. She said she had to look at it for 12 weeks. Try crocheting it for 12 weeks with that. Hey, it was her spinny wheelie thing. 12:04 a.m. Oh wow, Zahara. What are you? 10 hours? Yeah, you're 10 hours ahead of us. Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Well, Joanne, if you feel, I don't know if you're a member of the Facebook group, but you feel more than free to go over and join, and I'll approve you. I'm just getting my rip out patterns here. Yep. Oh, Suzanne. You 19:36 p.m. That'd be 7:30. So you're 5 hours ahead of us. Christina, I mean, she busted my chops. You guys see the emails. She sent me sunglasses and everything else. Hold on a second. Oh, but. Ta-da! Here it is. I had it in my bedroom on my quilt rack. It makes her crazy. Makes her crazy. But it kept getting hooked on my ball winder. I didn't want to tear the stitches out. Thank you, Suzanne. I got some charms coming for the end of the knitting rope counters. I found some really cute charms. 11:30 in the morning. Well, right now it is 2:36 p.m., but I'm on Atlantic time. Lorraine, you're on Mountain time, if I'm not mistaken, aren't you? Well, see, I'll tell you. When that wheel come up 3 times within 4 weeks for the blanket, you're on Eastern Standard Time? Okay. Lorraine's on Mountain time. Zahara's on the other side of the world, as is Rita, because she's in Sweden. Zahara's in India. But that's what's neat. A lot of us that get insomnia, we can always find somebody that's on online. There's times I've been up in the middle of the night that I thought about popping on to see if anybody was around. But hold on a second. We have us another troll. I'm getting pretty quick at this. Ta-da! Bye. Block. Ugh. Trolls. Bots, whatever they are. what I think is funny is, as small as I am, and as I don't, and you're on Central Time. Well, you're in Wisconsin. Yep. I've been to all 48 states. I have been in Alaska and Hawaii, but I've been all over Canada except for Nunavut, Yukon, and the Northwest Territory. But I've been, and Labrador. But I've been to all the other provinces. I even trucked into Mexico once. Never did it again. Women disappear down there. Okay, what we got going on here? Okay, I showed that. Okay, Marlene got the pattern there. And we have this here. Marilyn Dennis. I don't know who that is. Yep, it's really grown. We uninstall anytime I open up. Yeah, well, because of our time zone. Hit the wrong button. I think it was the right. I think like some of the like there's like bots or something that kind of just float around the internet, and that they come and stuff. They look for stuff like this all the time. I'm just getting a. There's another one. These are my favorite. I get these at the dollar store. I ship a lot of my stuff that goes out, yarn stuff goes out in this. These I get Chef's Elite. They're big, nice big bags. And I love to put like my if I'm putting a project in timeout, that's what they go into, is that. I have my yarn. When I redid the yarn stash there, I took it out of the plastic. Somebody said it's not good to store your yarn in plastic. So we won't frog the Bird of Paradise shawl. We'll put it in timeout. And I'll go through it and see if I can put the needle, my crochet hook in there. I'll go through and see if I can find out where I'm at in the pattern. It's umpteen different colors, that's why I'm changing colors in it. Yeah, that is how far I'm on it. And I'm doing this in Holskarn. Okay, Christina, we'll see it. We'll see you over there. Oh, gotta go to the meeting. I love Holskarn yarn. I've got quite a bit of it. I've sent a lot of it out. Because I got those 30 free cakes of the Coast in Royal Blue. I told that story in a video somewhere. And there. And it's in timeout. And now I can use the project bag for another project. Oh, you know, do you know how I found Holskarn, Rita? The first time I heard about it, I was testing for Lindsay Luchuk of Knit Eco Chic Designs. I had never really worked with fingering yarn or even a number 2 yarn. I was pretty much 3 and 4 and 5, 6. And I was doing the Airbender. Now, the Airbender was a gradient shawl, gradient colors in fingering weight yarn. So she had a private thing that we did. So somebody suggested, well, check Holskarn out. So I did. And okay, Dragon Cat, we'll see you over at Lisa's. I fell in love with Holskarn. I have right there, that light blue one. That's all Holskarn. And I even sent away for their this is for their coast. That's my favorite. The coast is 55 wool, 45 cotton. And I love it. I love the yarn. And this is all the different colors for the coast that you can get. Sorry about the crinkling. Sorry. I had ordered this. There's 4 cards of all the colors. These are all the colors that the coast comes in. And I will tell you, I'm going to take them out of the bag here. I will tell you that Holskarn, I'm waiting for I'm not going to get any right now, but eventually I'm going to get a cone. Holskarn's prices when they have their sales are very reasonable. I'm talking very reasonable. And they had these, they were like on clearance or something, so I got them. But of their yarns, this is my favorite. Not only is it fun to say, but oh, is it soft? Is the Pure Alpaca, Titicaca. It is so, that's my favorite yarn by Holskarn, right there. It is, and it's, when I got these, they were on sale, but their prices and their shipping prices are not that bad. Holskarn is an awesome company. Hands down. Their wool, I have some of the Noble, which has cashmere in it, and I have some of the Tides, which has silk in it. But the Titicaca I held double when I did the sweater that Courtney from Fiberfox bought. This was the I held mohair, and then I also held alpaca when I was doing that sweater. And it is so soft. I have some Tides, but that is all of my Holskarn. Now, I'll have to find some place to put this for now. I know exactly where I'm going to put it. We're going to put it right here. Look at that. We'll add some decor to the room. I can just kind of go like this. Ta-da! There it is. Ta-da! I'll fix it. I haven't tried their soft. Well, I haven't bought from Holskarn for a while. I got an email from them stating that they were going to have to go up in their shipping prices and customs fees. So, like I said, I've got probably 50 gram cakes of their yarn in the 3 kinds. But I'll tell you though, I am going to get ready to get off here. We have been on 2 hours and oh my gosh, we've been on almost 3 hours. I'm going to go to the little girl's room, fill my coffee cup up. So come back and then we'll all go over and we'll do a Lisa raid. My first raid, 2 OGs raid. We'll go over and raid Lisa. I'm sorry, 2 OGs raid. There's some other tubers out there that are saying, keep talking about OGs. And I'm thinking, now wait a minute here. I'm the original OG. But, and it says 2 OGs. It's actually 1 OG now. 2 OGs raiding. Or we're going to raid island style. It's up to you guys. Bunch of hookers. Because that's my channel name. It's a long name. 2 OGs hook and stitch in island style. But we can go over and raid Lisa. And Lorraine, be careful out there running them errands. I don't know if yes, Zahara. I don't know how your roads are out there. The storm, it's supposed to hit us, start in the wee hours of the morning, and it's supposed to go until Saturday. So hopefully. Yeah, I never thought about that. I gotta pull this candle away from it though. I never thought about that. Just put a clear bag over it. I mean, I have to get a smaller bag. All right, Dragon Cat. We'll see you over at Lisa's. You had rain overnight, Lorraine? Yeah. We had snow yesterday. That's the bag that my local yarn shop gives you when you buy something there. There we go. Good idea, darling. Good idea. And I'm just going to put this little... That's not going to go through. And I'm just going to put a stitch marker on it to hold it in place. I don't want to get too close to the candle either. It'll melt it. There we go. Use a little stitch marker. There. Now my blanket won't get tore up. My desk is a mess, people. Thank you. All right. I'm going to run and go to the little girl's room. We'll see everybody over at Lisa's. We'll do a 2 OGs raid. And if you're not going over to Lisa's, everybody have a wonderful weekend. Be safe. Stay warm where you're at. Or if you're where it's hot, stay cool. And everybody that's in the Facebook group, check over the weekend for the details of the giveaway. And I'll be drawing for the hashtag outside your comfort zone shawl. Hashtag this weekend. So we'll have a winner there. So that'll all be posted on the Facebook page. Love you too. I will see you shortly. And yes, I love Star Trek. Tell them I'm a Trekkie. And I'm way back. I'm one of the original Trekkies. For you guys are even born. So, all right, everybody. Love you. Thank you so much for coming. I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. Thanks for making me help decisions with the frog to finish. I'm going to try to clean my desk up. It's a mess. And look forward to seeing what that count is. Oh, Zahara, thank you. Yep, go ahead and I'll either Darlene or I will approve you on the Facebook group. Zahara's coming over to join the Facebook group, Darlene. And just look for posts on my community tab and on Facebook. All right. Mwah! Love you guys all. Virtual hugs, everybody. Feel them muscles. Hey, check them out. Don't look at this. Bye, 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 bye. I still have my biceps. All right, everybody. I will see you soon.